So you've always wanted to start trading in South Africa, but you've never known exactly how to start, and you're a complete beginner. However, some of you guys might have a little bit of experience that might allow you to understand about the Forex exchange market. Today, I'm going to show you guys exactly what took me from becoming a normal trader to a very highly profitable trader. And today I'm also going to show you, if you are a beginner, how to start up from the ground all the way up. This will be the only tutorial that you guys will need to start trading in 2024. Now, trading the foreign exchange market, to speak about the pros, gives you guys so much mobility when it comes to where and when you're able to make money. Now, trading also allows you to be able to finish off your day with only 1 to 2 hours of trading, which is very, very convenient for those people that maybe have a side hustle or things that they do throughout the day. Trading also allows you to hedge your income that you currently are earning and maybe try to increase it to a higher percentage, giving you better ROI on what you're already making. Now, starting off with Forex might be a little bit tricky, and trust me, not everybody will be profitable when it comes to trading, and it is something that is only achievable if determined. However, a lot of you that have started might have missed out on very valuable information. And listen, if you want a profitable trader, it's not your fault. It is sometimes also the fault of the people that you listen to, the mentors and all of those things. Now, if these mentors are providing you with almost no free information, almost nothing for you to see with your own first-hand experience, then you should always see that as a red flag. But today, I'm going to teach you guys everything that you need to at least to get started with your trading journey. Now, when it also comes to trading, please make sure that your risk management is up to standard, and as well as you understand the rules when it comes to trading, and understand that everything this especially is not financial advice. It's just basic help to get you started from the ground. Now, also understand the risks that are in trading, and that when you start trading, you again accept the risks that you're taking on upon yourself. Now, speaking about the risk, trust me, the rewards, if you're able to become a profitable trader, is so much more greater. Think about it. You're able to provide for your family. Maybe if you become very good, like maybe the traders that you see on social media, if you get to those levels where you're able to maybe even retire your family, those are obviously some massive goals, but nothing is impossible. Put time and effort into trading, and trust me, you'll be able to live a life that is completely different from what you're currently living, with the extra funds that you're able to make from trading. Now, when I get into this, I'm going to start off from my journey, and especially the mistakes that I maybe made when I was starting off. Trading, again, started off at 17 years old back in 2020 when I was starting my dropshipping stores. Around in November, I was able to start making profits from my dropshipping stores. When we reached about 100,000 Rand in revenue around December, I decided this is my time to start trading when somebody told me about the foreign exchange markets. Started off with doing signals with the amount of money I was making from dropshipping. Obviously, I didn't have much expenses, so this money was also sitting around. So in that December month, I also got into XRP at $777, where I was able to accumulate an extra 18,000 Rand. I bought XRP at $777, sold it at $1,200 in the early days of January. That was also the same time where I was able to sell Ethereum, was able to also buy Ethereum. So during this time, I was able to make another 18,000 Rand, and I added that to the money I was making on dropshipping, and decided it was the perfect time to start trading. So we started trading with signals, and again, this is where I was making my mistakes, and this is where I don't want you guys to make those mistakes. Because I was starting off with signals, I mean, in the first few days, I didn't know what I was doing. And at least today, if you're watching this video, please try to watch it till the end. Because I started off with signals, and I thought that just because of what they were showing me on social media, that was what it meant to be a profitable trader. You know, the cool cars and all of this, that is what made a profitable trader. And then by me joining their signals, I would also automatically become like them. Now remember, when it comes to signals, you guys very much need to also be getting signals with analysis like we provide for free with the link down below, where I send you guys 94% accurate signals of my own for completely free. How to make money easily on the Forex market. Now, what we want you guys to do is, after signing up with us, we have this amazing relationship with our clients and our students. So we want you guys to know that we can send you guys signals through the link down below after you've signed up. These signals will be at least 2 to 4 a week, and they'll mainly be NASDAQ, maybe sometimes currencies. We'll tell you guys exactly from where we enter, and also show you guys the analysis, as well as show you guys the winning or losing analysis after the trade. After you guys get that, always remember that risk management is very, very important. So go and enter on lot sizes which are very applicable to hold for long entries. So on the trading floor, we have a lot of people that are here to help you and make your trading journey a lot more convenient. I remember starting off in my time, getting a broker was one of the most tough things, and getting a broker that was on my side is very, very tough. This view would not be possible if I didn't have a broker which actually cared about what I was doing on the market and didn't help me with the right education to learn Forex and exactly learn how to trade currencies. Now, when we go out, I want to show you guys exactly what our trading floor looks like. We don't look for things that are outrageous. We're never greedy on the markets. So I know that sometimes people are entering trades at their own lot sizes, their own risk management, and that is where it creates the losses. Whereas, people are entering outrageous amounts of lot sizes on their trades from a signal where the signal trader wants to go small and hold long, or vice versa. Now, these people pretty much buy at a very high lot size and they're thinking it's going to be quick profits, but no, we go into drawdown and they have lost a trade, where other people have kept good risk management and they're still in the trade. So that is where sometimes there might be a little bit of a dilemma when it comes to signals. However, if you take our signals, trust me, we tell you guys to be as frugal as possible so that we always are winning on the market, or at least as much as we possibly can. So when it comes to signals, the trader and the actual trader selling the signals should preferably make most of the money, but will also have more confidence in the trade. If you're taking a signal, maybe after you've built a relationship and understanding and reliability in the signal provider, like you will do with me and Hermes Academy, this is where you'll be able to then maybe have more trust in the signals provider. So when it comes to signals, it's a very interesting concept. However, we do provide it for free. So you don't have to spend 700 Rand on these signal providers. That will also mean that you need that mix.
Why do you say 700 Rand? Like, are you mentioning like a specific signal provider?
Because I am. So when I was then in these Forex signals providers, I was then losing around 4,000 Rand on trades. So that was honestly my fault. I was entering these obscene lot size entries on these trades that were meant to be held for long. But I didn't know exactly how these signal providers were sending it out. And that's why it's very important that if you're going to be going for a signal provider, that you understand how they send out their signals and how they operate with their signals. So now I'm about 17, I decided I'm not going to take this guy's signals anymore, and I can't say the person's names, or I don't want to say these people's names that I took the signals from. Some of them were very good signals that were provided, but they were just very expensive. And for people starting off, it's not a good idea to spend 1,000 Rand necessarily if you have a very small account. Like a 500 Rand account, 400 Rand account, that's not going to do you good. If you're needing to struggle to honestly pay 1,000 Rand for signals, but you've only got 500 Rand to trade with, you shouldn't be doing that. So that's where it becomes very tricky when it comes to signals. And I thought that if I want to try and make as much ROI from what I'm putting into these signals, then I'm going to need to actually learn how to trade by myself. Because the skill of trading that I'm going to teach you today, with, from logging in to everything, to also my own strategy that I use in the market. So you at least will learn how to trade, how I learned how to trade, which took me about 2 years to not quickly make up the strategy, but to show you guys today. So when I learned how to trade, it took me honestly around 12 months. And that was because I not only learned ICT trading, but also learned retail trading, and also understood a lot about the fundamental market. Now, this was pretty much the end of 18 when I was in matric. So at the end of matric, while writing my final paper for maths, I then understood, like as in Euclidean geometry, there are multiple ways to get to exactly the same answer. Now, that is something that I understood and took into Forex trading. Traders are different. Traders have their own strategies. Traders all have their own way of approaching the market. Not every single trader is exactly the same, and not every single trader will see exactly the same thing on the market. And once you understand that, and once you understand that you can use different things to get to the same answer, which is in trading profits, you'll then find it so much easier to gain your own way of trading on the foreign exchange market. And that was honestly all that I needed for 12 months, 12 hard months of me practicing trading on a live account, from demo to live account. At the end of matric, that is when I understood the true meaning and the true way of becoming a profitable trader. So after that, I started adding in the Fibonacci retracements to exactly what I was doing. And for the next year, until I was the end of, or pretty much at 19 years old, I then was able to elevate my trading game to where now I've kept on improving that same technique and just adding it and tweaking things. Maybe one or two things every single year, maybe more ways that I approach the market. That has also elevated me more to be so much more confident to even make my signals free. Because if you're at least making money on the market, then why do you have to charge people so much money to start trading with your signals if all you're doing is entering a trade? The funny part is, before I start with step one in beginning with trading, people will always try to say that trading is a gamble. But these people that are selling these very expensive programs, or at least not providing something for free, are the people that are making the industry look bad. Trust me, the people that really are the best at trading are actually the ones that are not on YouTube or have very little followers on YouTube, because they're very technical when it comes to how they trade. Technical traders is how you will become a profitable forex trader at the end of the day. But with different techniques, you can be a technical trader and use different assets that will allow you to take advantage of the market every single time. Now, let's get into step one of starting your trading journey. Now, we'll be speaking about brokers and the fundamental parts that make brokers as important as they are currently in the trading markets. So, we're going to be speaking about RazorFX. RazorFX is the broker that we are going to be using to sign up. I'm using them currently as my broker of choice to execute my trades. Now, RazorFX is also an FSCA approved brokerage in South Africa, and that is very important for everybody that wants to start trading. Did you know that 70% of profitable traders still lose their trades because of the broker that they're using and because of their terrible trading conditions? Now, the reason that 70% of traders might lose their trades still is because their trader at the end of the day can still manipulate the markets. In that way, they are able to make more money off of you. This is done by executing and delaying your executed trades so that they're able to take more money off of you when you enter a trade. Things like this is the reason that most people might quit when they're at the finish line of becoming a profitable trader. And RazorFX, being an FSCA approved brokerage, will not do this to you. Now, another fact is that an FSCA approved broker is very important in South Africa, as much as that even if you've been using a brokerage that is not FSCA approved, your money is still not safe. This means that if you've been trading with the same broker for 3 years, but they're not FSCA approved, your money is not safe in that brokerage. You might not know what they can do if they are not FSCA approved. Every broker needs to have this as a standard for you guys to trade and be comfortable knowing that you have the best trading positions and best trading conditions with best spreads, great execution times, as well as quick withdrawals like RazorFX, your trading partner. Now look, RazorFX will be down below in the description, and I want you guys right now to go over and sign up with them. It will only take you 5 minutes, at least, maximum. Look over here, we'll be showing you on the laptop what you guys need to put in. It is very quick to get sorted out and finished. After that, you then just need to put in your KYC, which is pretty much verification of identity, and after that you're able to start trading with them. They'll then send you an email that will allow you to log into your account on Metatrader 5. Now that takes us to our next step. Metatrader 5. So Metatrader 5 is pretty much the application we'll be using to trade with RazorFX. And here we are. I've deleted it and I also have installed it again on the iPhone. So when you launch the app Metatrader 5, you will be asked to open a demo account. Remember, you should open a demo account, and that is what I would recommend. When I started off, I would say definitely the one mistake I did was starting off with the signals without understanding how to take trades and signals first. So today, I want you guys to not make the same mistake that I did. We are going to open a demo account. All right, so now we're here with Metatrader 5. Metatrader 5 is exactly the application that we need to trade on the foreign exchange market with RazorFX as our brokerage. Now, remember, when you go onto the application, it will ask you to create an account. But Metatrader 5 also gives you the option to trade with their demo account. And that was very important for me. When I started Immatric and was blowing accounts, I wish that I knew that demo account was a way to get started and understand how to take signals first and understand exactly how the trader trades, so that my lot sizes and risk management was put up to standard. Remember, risk management is very important when it comes to trading. Get that, understand about that, understand about trading journals, writing down your trades and writing exactly what you want to do in a trade. Remember, your trading psychology is 80% the reason of you becoming a profitable trader. When you have proper confidence and you have confidence that your trade will work out, that is pretty much the essential parts of getting your psychology right. Because when you start to doubt your trades, you will end up losing most of your trades because you're taking out profits too quickly, or you're taking out your losses too quickly without understanding that you put your stop loss there and you take out, all of these things. Get your trading psychology right, get your risk management right, and get trading journals down. So now it allows you to start trading with Metatrader 5 iOS demo account, but you can add in the new accounts right over here, and then you can go to RazorFX. Let me just get that. You can go on to RazorFX right over here, where you will then have the login as well as the password, which they will send to you after you create your real account. It's that simple. Just like that, you've now connected to your real account on RazorFX. Now you can choose between demo and a real account. If you're obviously choosing the real account, you're going to be making real money. If you're choosing the demo account, you're going to be just pretty much practicing how to trade and how to trade your signal providers' signals, which will obviously be me if you join the link down below with RazorFX as your brokerage and with Homer's Academy to take signals. So now that we are on Metatrader 5, let's start off with the quotes. So the quotes pretty much shows you what you can trade, and every broker has maybe different names for indices or even commodities. So the quotes is where you're able to trade between GBP USD, CHF, USD JPY, USD CNH, all of these different things. And if you pretty much press on the top where it says enter symbol for search, if you press, for example, NASDAQ, you'll be able to get the NASDAQ 100 index. Press plus, and then you'll be able to now trade the NASDAQ 100 index. Pretty much meaning that when I say buy NASDAQ or buy gold, you'll first need to have it in your quotes so that you're able to press on it just like that. If I say buy NASDAQ, you'll press on NASDAQ, you'll go on to chart, and then you're able to look at the chart. And so right now, I obviously can't place a trade because it's 8:50 on Saturday. So that means that the markets are closed. Remember, the markets close on Friday midnight and open again on Monday morning. So right now, if I told you to buy NASDAQ, you'd pretty much click over there and I'll say trade, and you're able to then press buy or whatever is needed. So now, how would you go about placing a trade or even taking a signal? So if you're looking at the phone right now, you'll be seeing that, let's use USD CHF as an example. So if I told you, please buy USD CHF now, you'll go and look for USD CHF, which we've now done, and I've pressed on it. You can also look at the chart of USD CHF and see what is happening. And then if you decide to press trade, you'll then be given this part over here. Now this part is pretty much your dashboard where you are going to be now placing a trade. Now remember, when it comes to USD CHF, USD is going to be the base value of the numbers that you're seeing on the charts, and CHF is going to be the quote value. So now between these, the base value and the quote value, you're pretty much opening up a futures contract. For example, if you say that if you're buying USD CHF, you're saying that the price will increase from 0.87005 to a certain level. So you're then saying buy if you, again, have an analysis, which we'll talk about later, and you say buy, you'll open it up at that spot. And once you press close all spots and you again have moved up in value, that means that you have made a profit on that trade. And vice versa to sells. If you think that USD CHF will lose value, then you'll pretty much go down on a sell from 0.87005, and you will pretty much close out your sell at 0.8000, and technically you've made yourself a profit on that trade. So you can do exactly the same for, the rand to the dollar. It's exactly the same thing. So in this scenario, when I tell you to buy USD CHF as an example, then you'll go over here, and just below where it says USD CHF, you'll be able to press this over here, which will give you different options. Instant execution, which means you're buying at, or at least you're buying right now, if I tell you to buy now. So when you've done instant execution, you'll then be able to put in your lot sizes right over here just below that. Now, when it comes to currencies and indices, the way lot sizes are valued is a lot more different between the two currencies, even gold as well as indices. Now, when you have maybe a 1,000 Rand account, you do not want to be spending too much on lot sizes when it comes to taking a currency trade. So, you can maybe take a maximum of 0.5, maybe. But that would be quite heavy. If you've done your risk management and you understand where your stop losses are and where your take profits are, then it will become easier for you to then make a better decision of how big of a lot size would be needed. So if I tell you to buy USD CHF on a low lot size, let's make an example and say 0.5. 0.5. And I tell you to buy, again, remember the markets are closed, so it won't work, but you'll pretty much, and if I give you a stop loss, you can put the stop loss down over there, right over here. If I give you a stop loss, which for example, I haven't given you a stop loss, and a take profit, let's say 8100. So that's going to be the take profit. So the stop loss, what stop loss means is that, okay, we are now losing money, but I want you to take out all of my trades when we have reached this level so that I can stop losing money. I'm out of the trade automatically. I don't want to see, and if you're off your phone, or if you're going to sleep and you understand what a trade, where your stop loss is for a trade or where your take profits is. Stop loss pretty much means that if you go into the negatives, or drawdown, it will stop off all your trades so you don't lose more money. It is very important to have stop losses, which you'll understand in risk management. If you're here so far, remember we also have still a full-on in-depth mentorship program, as well as a full-on in-depth course that we provide to you guys, as well as a community of people that are there to help you and understanding the same path that you're in when it comes to trading. Remember, it is way better to do Forex and trading with a community than it is to do it alone. Mentorships and mentors are the best ways for you to elevate your career and your path in trading or any journey that you might be in. Check the link down below to check the program. It is very affordable to all. So now when it comes to take profits, it is exactly the same thing as stop loss, but this means that if you've done an analysis or I tell you where to put the take profit, that will mean that when we get to that specific point, it will automatically close out all your trades so that you will stop either earning more money or losing more money. Pretty much a take profit is where, again, if you're off of your phone or if you're off of your laptop or your device where you're taking the trade off from, it will allow you to instantly take out all the profits. I guess that's the best way to explain it. Take profits allow you to make and utilize every single points and pips of your trades So now at the end of all of this and understanding the beginning and the basics of MetaTrader 5, I also want to show you guys the charts. The charts is where you're able to also analyze your own trades. Pressing over here on the top left of your screen, if you have an iPhone, will give you guys different time frames. Time frames are important for you to use when you're analyzing to execute your trades. I personally use the 4-hour, which you'll understand in the course. In the 4-hour, I use the 4-hour first, and then I go down to the 1 hour. I'm trying to show you guys also my trading strategy, and I'm going to show you my trading strategy over here. This is a free platform known as TradingView. I have done this analysis for you guys for free so that you guys can see exactly how I trade. But first, when you look on the phone, you can still do all of your analysis when it comes to the normal MetaTrader 5, just by doing a trend line over there, by using the lines, just like that. I mean, you're still able to make very good analysis on the markets. I do not know why I picked that one. You can hold down to press delete. You can still make very good analysis when it comes to using normal MetaTrader 5. So right over there, by pressing this button right here next to the F, you're able to add in objects. Now over here, you can add in your indicators. I'm not much of an indicator user, but for those that might need it for or use it in their strategy, that is where you find it. Now over here again is, if you press this button on the top right, it will bring out your buy and your sell area. I mean your buy and your sell buttons, as well as over here you can put in your buy limits, your stop losses, and all of that if you press the button right next to it. Very, very useful. MetaTrader 5 is actually one of the best. I would say 100% better than MetaTrader 5. I'm sorry, MetaTrader 4, as MetaTrader 5 has a better UI, which is user interface. It is a lot more responsive, and that's why a lot of brokers have started to move over to MetaTrader 5. So if your broker is still using MetaTrader 4 as their main use, that is not also a good sign. MetaTrader 5 is the way to go. So now that you can maybe do a little bit of analysis, you can add in more objects by pressing add objects. And what I like to do in my trades is I'll use a Fibonacci retracement zone. Where are you tracing from? I love using the Fibonacci retracement zone. Let's just do that. And that, okay, so I mean, I'm doing a very quick analysis right now on USD CHF. I actually got, this is a bit of my analysis, guys. This is how I trade. But let's actually go onto the laptop and show you one of my analyses. Again, when you go into the history, you can also see where your last trades that you took, your orders that you currently have pending, and that is where you're able to see the profit that you've made after you start trading, the commission, and also how much you have withdrawn. So lastly, looking at settings, that's where you're adding the new account, the mailboxes, all of these different things that you'll soon understand once you've started. I want to explain a little bit of how it worked so that you guys can emulate and do exactly the same thing as I've done. So when I use the TradingView, everybody can start off for free, which is a nice thing about TradingView. It's a platform that allows you to pretty much make your main analysis on. It's very, very recommended on my part for you guys to get a laptop, for you guys to do such analysis. It's more accurate, I'd say, but if you have an understanding and a good analysis, then it will still be convenient for you guys to trade on both platforms. But myself, personally, I will always trade on a laptop. It's the most convenient. So, TradingView and my strategy and what you can use to also trade the way I do. When you see my signals, you'll understand that this is a very, very profitable strategy, and I'm more than fine to explain it to you guys for free. Remember, mentorship is still needed for you to fully grasp the way I trade. Again, it's very affordable if you want to understand the way that you'll see how profitable the signals are. Well, let's look over here. We're looking at the normal chart after I have messed a little bit around with it. Alright, so when it comes to my analysis, I want this to be something that you guys can use as well. So it is something that has allowed me to become more confident on the markets, and it's very understandable. If you put in everything into its own brackets, then you can allow yourself to put all on all together, which will then bring you into confluence that allows me to take my trades. Confluence pretty much means more than one thing in your trades meeting up together to allow you to give you, which allows you to give you. Confluence is very important on the market because it means that more than one of your technical analysis tools are meeting with another thing. That means that it gives you the green light to pretty much enter a trade. So starting off, when you go onto TradingView or when you go onto the Metatrader 5 and you want to analyze the chart for the first time, simply make sure that your graph is on the 4-hour time frame. That's what I always tend to do. Then press on your reset button. Again, make sure that it is on the default on the 4-hour. Then get out your Fibonacci retracement zone. So the Fibonacci retracement allows you to understand where your golden level zones are, which should usually be from 0.382 to 0.61. So now when you get out your Fibonacci retracement tool, which in TradingView should be on your left hand side, then you'll be able to, at least it's very easy for you guys to go search up. I'll most likely also have a video behind showing you guys exactly how I do it. So after you've done that, put in your Fibonacci retracement zone and make sure that the place where the market tends to, it will pretty much be from your lowest candle to your highest candle or vice versa. And again, the video should explain to you guys exactly how I trade. So after you put down your Fibonacci retracement zone on the 4-hour time frame, then put and map out your support and resistance zone. After you've done that, place your parallel channel onto the candles to allow you to see how the candles are moving. Remember, the triple bounce is something that I talk about a lot when it comes to trading, and a lot of people also speak about it. In the course, we also tell you guys about different breakout triangles, which is so important when it comes to trading. So after you've done that on the 4-hour time zone, go down to the 1-hour time frame and do exactly the same thing. When it all works out together, you'll understand why this trading technique is so powerful. Why this trading technique allows me to accommodate for trades on NASDAQ that will hold me 2,000 pips, that could make me so much cash. But because I'm already making money from dropshipping, I'm able to comfortably take trades and know exactly how much I'm able to make. Like the other day, I was able to make 14,000 rand. Very, very fortunate to make 14,000 rand on a trip up the coast with my friends, and I was able to do this because of this strategy being so profitable, and I did this analysis on my phone. So it's very possible for you guys to do exactly the same.